basically the same plan.
I just restarted my stream to segment it, so.
All right. So, oh boy, just gonna warm up my little. And please, 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 do not draw any dicks.
I was coloring it in. Sorry.
That's different. That's totally different.
I will feel forced to erase them, and this will slow things
down. There's an erase all button, but you have to be careful, like especially if you get a map that we're supposed to draw ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. That's the thing. The island's gone. So.
Yeah. Did that once.
The party makes its way back aboard the boat back to the port of Abbott's Shore, if I think correctly. The ride happens without too much trouble or accident, and as you arrive, it is, early in the day. It is not quite sunny. It's a little bit covered, but it's not anywhere close to raining. And the party, I guess, arrives back at Abbott Shore. The captain sends you on your way, not before maybe sneaking just one last one with Leslie.
Yay!
Aww.
Yeah, again, just I know well, it's just
Can
don't
you
say
roll a check for that to see how.
Let's see some love.
Sure, roll it. Let's see, because there's still a knife in
19.
Don't get me wrong. There you go. You do well, and she's
That's a
like,
good roll.
you're getting better every time. And so
does that mean you're my girlfriend now?
Yeah, no,
I don't think she's that kind of woman.
We'll have to see. It's an ongoing thing.
That's sad.
But
forever alone.
Yeah. So
you have us, Gorgon says.
So the party is back at Abbott's Shore. What does the party do?
So do we have to report our findings to the university? Or
that was kind of part of what we did with Jeff. Maybe it's a good idea though that we should just for the future's sake, like just say what we put in and what we left out of the report. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah, let's do this.
So what do you guys want to mention to the university and what do you want to not mention?
Magic.
Well,
we cast magic the whole time.
Here, let's do this in character. Gorgon
My
says,
name is Lord Brendan. I'm head of the university.
Gorgon, when the party's discussing what they should reveal and what they should omit from the report, Gorgon says, well, they're going to have scientists there. I think it would be highly unlikely that they don't check it out themselves. To completely omit the magic would make us appear to be liars or, at very worst, people who are covering things up.
We
can tell them
Go ahead.
about it, but we don't have to tell them how, like, everything we know about it, how to activate it, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah, play dumb. Let's play dumb.
Spare the details.
It's a dangerous, horrible place. And there's magic and it's confusing. We were lucky to get out alive.
Yeah, we'll highlight the number of people that died.
Yeah.
You haven't got them all, bitch.
Let's, exactly. Because, like, the Gorgon says the village in the center, I think they'd be very interested in that, too. And it goes with their narrative. Magic is dangerous, does it not?
Yeah, yes. Although I wish we could do something to change the perception.
Gorgon says, I don't know. Does creating a paradise constitute a logical use of magic?
Magic and logic don't necessarily go together.
Gorgon says in my introductory to wizardry course, they did say that many of the magical laws followed many of the mathematical pursuits that we studied in engineering. Is that not correct? He turns and looks at Thurindle.
That is right, Gorgon.
So, like, how extreme of magic
just
telling them about.
Say it's a dangerous, horrible place.
Oh,
There's evidence of magic everywhere.
Gorgon thinks that we should omit the.
Like we want to tell them about enough of it to like.
Yeah.
scare
Well,
them from
what
going
I'm
there.
doing right
But,
now is
like,
I'm letting you decide
wrap
what
up
you
line. Yeah.
what you like your version
I'm
of the
terrible
facts
at that.
beforehand, and then I'll choose people that will do the reporting on those facts.
So Gorgon says we should mention the village, but completely omit the weapons lab and the Nexus.
Yeah, definitely omit the
Agreed.
Nexus. Yeah.
What about the weapons lab?
What was the weapons lab? I don't even remember.
That's where you fought the oozes.
Yeah.
We won't tell them about that. It's destroyed anyways,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like beyond recognition.
I mean, we can always just tell them that we found some things there, and then something happened that turned all the magic off.
But part of our thing is we must be consistent, Anna. Do we want to mention it at all, or just that we turn the magic off and everything's fine?
I don't think we should take credit for turning the magic off.
We'll
Gorgon.
just say it happened.
I think we should.
Gorgon says, I think we should omit it from the report entirely.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to just pretend like we don't know what was going on. We know there was magic there. It was really dangerous. We found it scary and confusing. We found petrified people. Things happened. We were lucky to get out alive. We don't want to let on that we know very much about magic or how to deal with it or what it was.
Sure.
Agreed.
Yeah, knowing the disposition of Kovac, I'm sure he would vouch for us as well, Gorgon says.
Okay.
Okay,
Huzzah.
and there's going to be what's the name of that? Jeff Alton is going to be there to receive, I guess, an official report along with some other people from the university. Something seemingly fairly formal, but who do you pick to present that information?
I'm the best
I
liar.
think
You can pick as many people as you want, but yeah, lying probably.
I was
might
kind of
come in
thinking
handy.
that. Let's go.
Okay, so
I question
what's
his
your bluff
judgment,
score?
but
I respect that.
so Leslie go. So Leslie, you see Jeff Alton.
Sveltna would go with him.
Hey,
Okay.
as long as it's
Well,
not led by
I
any
think we're
beautiful
all
people.
going, but we're going to let Les do the talking.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
yeah, fair.
So okay, so Leslie, what like again, just don't go over the whole thing, but just tell me like
Who
in
am I
character.
talking to?
There's Jeff Alton. There's an older-looking gentleman that is one of the leaders of the university. You didn't really see him before because I'm just making him up as we speak. And there's a few. There's another decorated-looking person.
Okay. Les will say when we arrived on the island, we were attacked by dinosaurs and immediately lost one of our companions. As we traveled inland, we were attacked again by hundreds and hundreds of flesh-eating birds. There was a lot of wild things going on that we did not see
Gorgon
natural.
says, don't forget to mention our saving of Lady Farcrest.
Well, yes, true. We saved Lady Farcrest from these flesh-rending birds. There was many, many things that happened that were completely unnatural and terrified and confused us. We
What do you mean
Well,
unnatural? Are you speaking of magic?
It must have been. I've never seen anything like it in nature. We found a town where every person and every plant had been turned to stone.
Huh.
There was danger almost everywhere we went on the island, and there was also some hostile encampments of reptile people.
Savage monsters. Huh.
Form of savages. We're very experienced adventurers, and we barely got back. I would suggest that people do not travel to this island.
All right, and of course, throughout, I'm not going to just, again, to close that epilogue as quickly as possible. Jeff Alton, whenever he was there, will confirm what you are saying. But roll me just a bluff to just to see how will you do.
60.
Okay. He so you see the people at the table just turn around, say a few things in a hush hush voice, and then they turn back and they say, thank you very much. Your services are greatly appreciated and noted, and you will be paid. Well, Jeff Alton will take care of the payment details, and that's what happens. He pays you.
We kill his grandkids, yeah. And
Whatever you were owed, I can't fucking
Lamat's
remember.
campaign is over.
Well,
Well,
I think Drew
I'll
will
cash
make
this out
that
at
up.
the end.
Yeah. So that's gonna
okay.
Drew. Yeah, I'm just trying to build a bridge out of straw, but that's basically what happens.
What bridge have to do with this?
Yeah, there you go.
What a dumb word.
I guess we'll go. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Anna goes us to the Blue Boot to rest for like a day, just because we haven't.
Yeah.
I guess the last decent place we stayed was that Death Cottage.
It wasn't a death
wasn't a
cottage, it was a
death cottage.
pleasure cottage.
Yeah. You
Les-
guys
I
just
would probably go
proved.
stay at her cave.
Yeah, you guys wanted to leave paradise. That was what was wrong with this party.
Actually, Les didn't. So Les has to go. He wants to go there too to rest his weakened bones from all his excursions with the captain.
As you arrive at the Blue Boot, the owner, who is behind the counter's eyes light up, and he says, "Oh, haven't seen you in a while, fellas."
And ladies, Gorgon says, trying to
And
be
lady,
inclusive.
oh please, come. So Thomas
You're
says,
racist.
What's up,
this
boys?
party's racist. You should apologize for being white.
That's true. I'm trying to overcome it every single day. But he says, I believe I have a letter for you, folks. It's been staying here in a while, but
request.
it's been staying here for a while, but hopefully it's not too late. And of course, the suite's being used at the moment, but of course, hey, I still owe you, so I'll let you have rooms for free, folks. Since the painting business has been picking up.
Who's using the suite?
Who's the letter from?
It's well, it's from an older fellow. He looks at the letter for a second and says, "Oh, Michael Ironside." He said that I think it's still the last place that he knew you were staying at, but I guess he gave the letter after you guys were gone. Haven't seen you in a while. I said, first time I see you, I'll give you the letter. And he hands it to you.
Les opens the letter.
All right.
Linguistics check.
Do you want to use my letter opener? Gorgon says.
Thank you.
Gorgon passes him a letter opener.
Les rolls a disabled device to open the letter with the letter opener. 28.
Oh my God! Why is this? Why?
That's a threat and crit with a letter opener. It's technically a bladed weapon.
When you
What's the
slide,
hardness of the envelope?
Is it resistant to slashing?
roll to confirm. Roll to do it.
Depends on the type of wax you use. Let's all be honest.
So it feels like you're cutting through air. It makes absolutely no noise when you cut open the letter.
This is a damn good letter opener, and he hands it back to
Thank you, Gorgon says. I owned it this morning.
Les opens it. Greeting, my friends. I plan to depart soon.
we already read it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Gorgon
read it
said. I was
twice.
too busy sharpening
there's a down
other
scroll.
tools, just in
I was
case
like, I
need
didn't
the
get
blade.
any.
Okay, Anna she goes to Michael Ironside's house with these idiots. Well, they all stand around talking about nothing.
I like Lamat's quest. Beard's mean.
I jam it in my eye socket. Okay.
So
I loved you, Anna.
Go.
So, oh wait, actually, I think I do have a map of Abbott Shore, so I'll just.
Did
move
he
you-
say how long ago he left this map or letter?
Luke,
He
you know he
said
thinks I-
he's gonna say it was about 2 weeks ago.
But the letter says that Michael was
Okay,
going to
hopefully
wait.
he hasn't departed.
I think he was gonna wait.
He said he was going to wait.
That's what the
And-
letter says.
He's gonna wait for us like a
Excuse
forlorn
me.
lover.
Nice map.
And yeah, I know it's a cool map, right? And so as you make your way through the estate of Michael Ironside, you arrive upon this street that appears to be blocked. Like there are, just I guess official-looking wooden barricades with guards blocking the way
And
to.
Michael Ironsides, like the
No,
head of the.
no, it's not. It's on the way. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
close
like
to
just a
this.
street that's blocked off.
What's going
And-
on? Now, can we knowledge local this?
Well, before you do that, I'll tell you that you also see, because it's at an intersection, and as you approach, you kind of notice that all the four sides are kind of blocked, and there's like panels that say detour, and in the middle of the street, there's like this giant hole that is just like in the middle of the street, almost as if the street had collapsed.
Like a sinkhole.
And so, do you approach closer? Do you want to roll some knowledges, try to figure out what happens? What do you do?
Can I ask like a guard or somebody nearby what happened?
Yeah, just some passerby.
Yeah, there is. There's a guard nearby, and he says, "Please move along. The street is, as you can see, blocked."
What happened?
Oh, it's Order of the New Dawn. They had an operation here. Apparently, we had. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but apparently we had a rogue mage here, and he's been, in the past few weeks, he's been basically rooted out and apparently not only captured but also executed. So
Was he in the sewers? Is that why there's a hole?
yeah, no, they like, I was there, like I saw it, like they opened the whole street, and like they started pouring some stuff down there, and just like the rats just started pouring out. I was like, back then I was off duty. I was just looking at what they were doing. I was with my girlfriend, and she like just jumped in my arms. The rats started pouring out, but
You
I-
dog, you.
I know. But anyways, like I saw. I won't lie. I got some that night because I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
man.
anyways.
Let's give some a bro fist.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yo.
But look,
Oh yeah, dude, he says.
look. But honestly, I was.
This deep in pussy.
Yeah,
Give
it
him
was.
a cigarette.
But the man that they took out looked like a goddamn subhuman savage. Like I was. It's almost frightening, to think that we were sleeping, and that this kind of like
They got
weirdo was
roused.
just sleeping right under us. But jeez, it's like just looking at him.
Where
like,
was he
I'm not-
executed?
he was executed.
Here in Abbott Shore?
Here in the city at the execution place.
At the gallows.
The gallows.
Yeah.
Did they leave
Was he
his
hung, or
corpse
was he
there?
like head chopped off, or what was
No,
the method? Gorgon says in a very dry cut manner. What was his method of execution?
Gee.
Threw him in the lake and figure out if he would float, and I did. So there you go. And yeah,
morbid.
I mean, he chopped his head too, just to make sure.
If,
But,
Well-
if he didn't float, doesn't that mean he's not a mage?
well,
Isn't that
like,
equally
look,
terrifying?
I don't know. Look,
that sounds like witch talk to me.
look, I leave the specifics to the Order of the New Dawn. All I knew, look,
I just kill him, all right? I don't ask questions.
I don't know, if he I can't imagine him living under this place with like all the rats. And look, I won't lie, if anything, he wasn't a sane man, clearly. So if anything, I'm glad he's dead. I'm not the one doing any of the judging, but yeah, it's been.
You're pretty judgy.
Oh God.
And Anna sort of gives a sideways glance to everybody.
Anyways, and as at this point, you see another guard with you notice like a bit more a higher ranking officer, because he has more bars on the side of his coat, and he says, Jerry, are you gonna talk all goddamn day? We got a
Fucking
road.
Jay.
We got a road. We got a road to take care of. It says, yeah, sorry. Please move along, citizens.
Good.
This is
Good
Official
job
duty.
getting rid of that damn
it's-
magic user. Yeah.
It's
I asked
just
for Jerry's phone number.
it's oh, there you go. I mean, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm a taken man. But
Are you?
he's,
She says, grabbing his penis.
oh, he winks. Anyways, a little bit jokes aside, he says, but yeah, so so move along. This is a very dangerous area. People are forbidden to go in the sewers, and and he just waves you away. And I guess you take a slight detour. Nothing else much happens, and you arrive at the estate of Michael Ironsides.
Why
I
are you
say to
saying it's so
Thriндle,
sexy?
I should maybe learn a thing or two about human interaction from Jerry. He seemed quite good at it, and I'm still terrible at it.
Good
They
old
act
G.
rather strange.
Something about interaction from Jerry.
So forward about their personal practices.
Especially in their sexual exploits.
He's a man. All right, and when you arrive, you are greeted by a servant, and when showing the letter, basically they move you towards Michael Ironsides, and he says. And of course, if you want to do anything else, please interrupt me. But I'll just assume that you get to Michael Ironside, and he says, "Oh, I don't know if that's his voice, but that's how I'm going to do it." But he says,
Everybody,
Why?
That's
I don't miss being DM anymore.
It was just suddenly orgasm.
Poor
Sorry.
Lamette. I love you, Lamette. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Pretty high. I
I
went too
didn't-
fast.
I'm pretty high.
Slow down on your cush, man. That was like $13.
Yeah, I'm a bit again. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty. I'm just getting back in it.
Good, bud.
Yeah,
Keep going forward. You're good.
and I guess I'll
It's
just
everyone
show-
else's fault.
And he's yeah, of course, that's the Drew
The
way.
Drew way.
Correct. And he says, you're finally back. Didn't know where you were, so I left a letter at the Blue Boot. And what have you been doing? How's it going?
We
Everything's
had a
going.
for the university.
Oh, yeah, they're just good people. But basically, I guess I'll just got to the chase and explain my situation here. I'm going to the Taurisian capital to basically support a friend who is aiming at a very important position. And I was looking for perhaps some security. Now, it shouldn't be too much of a job, but, since the thing happened with the Hazard Gang, I'm never too cautious, and there's been some nasty rumors over there, and again, it could be just crazy, insane stuff. But since we have a good history, I figured, hey, I'll me and Rose will be able to sleep better at night, and you got a few extra coins for it. Sounds like a good idea for you, or?
Who is your friend?
Oh, it's Lord Cornelius Steele. He's aiming for a position of governor of the capital of Tor.
The Gorgon inquires. He says, what makes the journey so dangerous these days?
Well, I mean, again, it's nothing official. It could be just insane people talking, but there's lots of rumors of disappearances in the street. And again, like, it could be just the plebeian people talking, but like I said, it happened to me before, and I just don't want to take any chances. But
Do you need protection in the Taresian capital, or just to get to the Taresian capital?
I assumed the whole way there. Truly, I'm here to, provide support because as part of this campaign, my friend wants to basically bring up this new revolutionary form of transportation and during the inauguration, he wants to be surrounded, both by friends, reputable people, so that it looks good, the politics and all that kind of stuff.
What's this revolutionary transportation?
It's
Dino Riders.
Dino Riders.
Flashbacks. Too soon. I'm triggered.
It's you've seen I don't know if you've seen those new steamboats that the university has. Well, I think the university has one, but they're basically taking the same kind of engine that they had on boats or something very similar, and they're putting it on something that goes on land, and it travels. Like if it delivers what it promises, the trading, the central exchange won't just be in Abbott's Shore. It'll be over the whole continent, and it can only mean good things. So, I plan to make an appearance.
Morgan starts laughing. He says, "We tried that science. It doesn't work. It's too dangerous."
Are you talking about danger? Well, I mean, look, I'm the first to doubt. I don't know, man. Just characters slipping up. Look, you can have your doubts, Gorgon, but I trust this will work. I hope it will.
It sounds. I sort of look at everybody else. I'm sure that it'd be easy enough to support Michael to get to the Teresian capital.
Yeah, Gorgon says, I'll keep an open mind, as I always do.
You can reacquaint yourself with Rose. She has, few friends, and you can get to see the capital city of Tor, which is, as far as I know, the most advanced city in the whole world. It's
Rosemary will be coming with us?
Yes. I plan to. I figured it'd be good for her to see a little bit more of the world, not stay stuck in this, in this capital. And if anything, I'm sure you'll keep her safe. And
so I'm gonna. I don't want to sort of, but she's pregnant, isn't she? Isn't she really pregnant?
Yes, she is. That's correct. But look,
okay.
Look, the Teresian capital has the best doctors, so if anything happens over there, I'm sure she'll be in good hands.
Who says a pregnant woman shouldn't ride horseback?
In the wilderness.
Oh, she's not going to be horseback. We're going to have a carriage. Do you think we're not? I'm.
What do you take me for?
I'm leading the central exchange. I'm not.
Look at how fat I am. Do you think I can ride a horse?
That is a very legitimate point.
Yeah, I guess. Well, hey, I don't think that this is a job we can really turn down.
No, we kind of owe it to them.
I think Benzel's been triggered.
Feldman kind of wants to turn it down.
Huh? Triggered? Why?
Because trains.
Triggered by trains. And he says, well, I'm glad.
Train, singular.
I'm glad this is settled. I'll be honest, I'm departing in 2 days. I guess I'm really glad that you've arrived just in time. So I guess make all the preparations you need for the voyage and just meet me in front of my estate. And I guess everything should be taken care of.
Lamat, I don't think we've established this, but how far away is the Teresian capital? Are we talking a week's journey, 5 days?
Well,
it's going to be a while. That's where Cassie's from. And she had to travel a while to get to Dunford.
Really? How long?
I think it was a 2-week journey.
But
it was downtime. It was by horse and carriage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it'll take.
Don't take that as being canon. You can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's just a background thing, I don't think you have to take it overly seriously. Whatever works for this particular.
Yeah, but so Lamat, I want you to make the call. How far away is the capital, just so I know what to prepare for?
By the main street. If everything goes fine, and it should be, I get great horses. And now Michael Ironsides is Trump. I'm kidding. But
we have the bestest horses.
Yeah, we got the bestest horses.
They have to be huge. I'm so fat.
I'm so fat. So it will take approximately a week.
Okay.
There you go.
I will prepare for a week.
A week, maybe 6 days, maybe 8, depending on the weather and all that kind of
Whoa,
stuff.
whoa.
That's bullshit. Baloney.
That's bullshit. Well,
so here's a question.
For 1 week.
And Anna asks, will we be joining you in the carriage, or will you be getting us our own horses?
it would be better if you would provide your own horses.
I go to the impound lot.
I mean, I could if you.
Our horses were impounded. Okay, your horse is right here, and they hand you a tub of glue.
I can. I mean, if you want, I know.
He died several months ago.
I know a few reputable horse salesmen. If you want me to give you a referral, otherwise, it's.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's only one horse I ever liked. Gorgon says, holding himself in that.
Yeah, let's not forget these ones and just have them fucking.
Yeah,
the keeper was like, I can't believe you came back for your horses.
Bensel, if I get a horse and have to use ride before I use profession or perform oboe, I'm gonna be very sad.
So here's a question, Matt. Do you want us are we actually gonna be doing the downtime? RPing it, or this is just to give us time to purchase stuff?
This is give you time to purchase stuff.
Okay,
you
so
don't.
I'll just say I have it.
Yeah, you don't have to. Except maybe buying the horses. There's gonna be some.
I don't really want to open up a book of erotic fantasy for any reason, but I guess you're forcing me again. I definitely want to find some kind of medicine or something that could help Rosemary in case she goes into labor on the road or something, if that's possible.
Mage hand.
You just push the baby back in.
It keeps your hands clean.
Regular hands would work better.
But then they're
it's because it's to not hurt the baby because it can only apply 5 pounds of force. See, there you go. So
it takes 2 pounds of force to crush a newborn baby's skull.
Guys, we finally found a use for Mage Hand.
Can push from the inside.
Not hurt babies. Who know that spell? Anyways.
So can I have some sort of herb or I imagine I would go to an herbalist to try to purchase
of course. Sure.
I don't even know if there would be anything that you'd use really, outside of painkillers that I
can Gorgon roll a heal check to see if there's anything that can help in a humanoid female giving birth?
Yeah, or you could even go if you want to find someone, just you can roll a knowledge local. You can roll whatever you want.
My people give birth standing up, holding on to their screaming enemies. They find that the best way.
Yeah,
that's the baby to come out straight, so we don't get that hunched goblin spine that bugbears have. Filthy creatures.
There you go. So that's Gorgon's tip for everyone.
Can I do a knowledge local to see if I can find someone to remove a curse?
Sure.
How would you?
You need remove disease and remove curse, and magic's outlawed. So good luck with that.
Oh, you still have that shit. God damn it.
I can figure I can ask around to the people that I know.
Oh, so.
Hobbs, I guess.
Yeah, you remember that.
Hobbs.
I don't know if you knew that fact, but of course, Hobbs is kind of tied up with someone from the Bandersnatch, which is kind of who gives their magical stuff to Anna. So if anything, you figured, of course, it's all black market stuff, but you figure if anybody can get rid of mummy rot, it's probably the Bandersnatch, and I guess we'll have Hobbs setting up a meeting, and he says, well, I can't, everybody has the same voice. He says, well, I can't quite set up a meeting with these kind of people just like this, but give me about a day and I'll make sure to arrange a meeting. And he says, actually, he gives you a piece of paper, he gives you the name of an inn, and a specific piece of clothing that you should wear. And he says, the person the contact you will be looking for will be looking for this, so just make sure you look the part, and you'll be able to ask her any type of questions you want.
She nods, and she's going to toss him 20 gold. Just gonna say thanks for the tip. If this works out, there's more coming your way.
Hopefully it will. And I guess I'll just skip then to that scene. And I don't remember quite her name, but after time passes, Annie, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down. You recognize you basically said at the end as you were told, except of course if you want to do anything else, please interrupt me and say no. Actually, don't want to assume too much, but
well, like, I'm gonna let them know that I'm going to do it and get them to come watch, but I'm gonna like go in alone.
Okay.
Like, if it's some kind of trap, I don't want everybody getting fucked.
Sure. So
Gorgon will go with you. He's non-magical and non-threatening as a hobgoblin.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So straight up, roll me a stealth, Gorgon.
What's my new stealth mod? Uno momento, por favor.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Stealth is plus 14. Where's my keyboard? Keyboard!
Yes.
Oh, there you are. What are you doing over at Luke's?
He's got better weed.
I'm sure he does. 20. Not natural.
Yeah, okay. So basically, Sveltna, the rest of the party, I guess, takes position in the street around the specific inn, which is called
Blue Boot.
That'd be so stupid.
Yeah, it's just like an accidental coincidence. Yeah, we do a lot of business out of here. No way, we do all of our business out of here.
No, it is called the Red Fleece. It is completely in a different area of the city.
It's the Red Slipper.
Did I say inn? It's not an inn. It's actually a tavern because that's a place where people would actually meet, and that's what I meant originally. So basically, after a few minutes, somebody, a young-looking red-headed girl, sits down at a table, and she says, "You wanted to see me?"
Well, hopefully you can help me with what I'm looking for. I need help removing a disease that I picked up on an adventure.
Really? You contacted us for that? What kind of disease?
It's called mummy rot. It's gonna take some magical casting.
Okay. That's interesting. So, do you know anything? Because if I'm to provide you maybe the goods to,
you're putting a biological weapon in the hands of terrorists.
Are you there?
It's called setting up my next adventure. She says, a friend told me that I would need somebody to cast these 2 spells.
Okay, there you go.
I assume I'm not going to be like, remove curse and cure disease.
Well,
like, I'm sure they have like fancier names.
Yeah. Well, I assume you say something along the lines of, Jesus Christ, there's dicks everywhere. But she says, well, I assume you explain that you need to both like remove a disease and remove a curse, and she says, okay, I'll kind of understand the problem, and she's going to say, I think I can have the stuff you need tomorrow, but that's going to cost you.
Understandable. What's the rate?
Yeah, sorry, do you want to know the actual cost, Matt? And then...
Yeah, please. I was Googling it frantically.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? The scroll cost.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be expensive.
Probably spell casting as well, right?
Well,
or you're just purchasing the scrolls?
Well, that's what she would say. She would say, we have a few scrolls laying around.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking expensive, man.
I won't lie. That's going to cost you a lot, but...
2 4th level spells.
But, you know, at least you can know that you're supporting a good cause.
The revolution!
How much are we talking?
4th level spells.
700 gold each. So
and then we do at least a 10% markup.
1,400 plus service fees.
She says, yeah. So that's gonna be 1,800 gold pieces.
Now keep in mind the disease currently is in an inactive state.
Okay.
It's just keep.
So if you got like a bomb sitting there and there's like a second on the timer, are you gonna be cool with just like keeping that?
Just not do anything about it.
I'm just telling you.
Is that Hubs?
Drew, do you have a rough idea of what our payout's gonna be?
Yeah. What's left on my thing? I looked it up, Benzel. Did you ever bother looking it up?
I sent you all that info. Remember you?
I know it's on our Skype call.
Yeah,
One
just look in
second.
there.
I'll look it up. I'll
remember if we're using.
Christ.
You know what? I'll have enough. I just need 300.
Because of the system that we're using. Wait a second. Am I muted? No, because of the system that we're using.
Is Beard talking? I can't hear him.
Fuck you. We have the suggested gold per level.
I'm just going to give you guys what I didn't make, which was this isn't per character. It is 8,962 gold pieces left, and that includes the price for the golden mask.
That's everything.
Well, that's what
I don't
the university paid the party.
Sorry, say that again, Drew.
Okay, so you quoted me that I had already spent 6,000.
Right.
So just look at the last message I sent you. It's clear.
I don't want.
I started drinking. Hey, I'm not DM. Whatever. You guys didn't get paid.
How many of us are there? There's 6 of us.
Yeah. So divide that 8,000 by 6.
So there.
I'm a DM. Yeah. I don't have to
There's
do anything.
7 of us. So you just want to give us, so it's just the whatever your character payout is for that level.
Yeah, got it. I just want to catch us up. We're even. Everything's good.
If my math is correct, we should have got it's 10,500 for half of 4th.
For half, it's 10,000 each.
No, that would be total character wealth, not the amount I'm able to distribute.
Yes.
Am I correct?
No, 10,500 is total for everyone. Like that. Sorry, that's total. Or you want to know per character?
Okay.
Look, I'm just going to explain to you.
Right
so
I'll have enough to
3,000 GP per no, not even. 1,500 GP per person.
Yeah, so I'll have enough to pay for this. So
she's asking for 1,800 though, so that's.
Yeah, I only need 350 more to. Like I have 1,400 on me right now.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
So we'll just say that she already has that money.
Okay. Yeah.
The university would have paid her by now, so she'll like kind of take her backpack off and set it in front of her, and she starts pulling out tons of bags of pouches of coins that have little like 1s and 1.5s written on them.
Okay.
So she just kind of slides the money in front of her.
Not here, idiot. Not. Don't do this. Put that shit back in your bag. This is not how we do things. Look, we're gonna need to count the money first of all. We'll meet you tomorrow night. And then she names you the name of a bridge. She says, "Be there. We'll have the goods, and make sure that you have the gold. We'll do the trade at this moment, and hopefully you won't be dead by that time." So there you go. I hear, I don't know that much about mummy rot, but with a name like this, I'm going to go on and assume that it's pretty bad.
It's not great.
She gives you like a look of like, empathy, I guess. Just being like, it's not like, it's just this little look of like, yeah, sucks to be you, buddy. And
well, Sveltna's gonna nod to her and say, "Thanks a lot. I will meet whoever under the bridge tomorrow night."
All right.
She brushes all the little bags back into her backpack.
And actually, by the way, I'm gonna leave, but just don't leave at the same time. Just wait like maybe 5 minutes, order a drink or something. And
Sveltna nods, and she's gonna order a bowl of stew.
Well, there you go, and you have a nice little meal. Assuming, and again, I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead, assuming that everybody's bought most of the stuff that they wanted, and the one last thing that you guys need is horses. And as you get to the horse store, the stable.
The stable. There we go.
You hear, yeah, no, I knew it was stable. I just wanted to say horse store because it made me chuckle. But you hear a loud, rambunctious voice shouting loudly, and you can't quite make out what he says just by the tone, like. So, you'd think like, I don't know, maybe like he's announcing something, or it's quite hard to tell, but there's lots of people that are kind of like, it's in a public place.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Now we can.
I apologize. I was getting so mad. I'm like, stop talking over me!
So anyways.
Does Sveltna tell the party about what she's going to do? Like to cure
Oh yeah, like all of you came with me to that meeting. You guys just stayed like out of the bar.
Les says, if you're giving up every bit of money that you have for this, I'll give you 400 gold.
Sveltna shakes her head. You don't know that she's giving up every bit of money for this.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can ask you. Like, can you afford to pay for that?
Of course.
Because like that's a lot of money.
Maybe to your poor family.
He laughs. All right. Well,
it's a clue. Time to jot it down in my journal.
I'm.
She's super rich.
She's super rich.
I would be willing to help pay for some of that. I don't want one up on you. I don't want anything. I just kind of feel bad that that you have to spend that kind of money. It doesn't seem fair.
I got this disease from my own stupid actions. This might help me learn from them and start to think.
The voice of Gamry says, never accept blame.
Les nods. Okay, if you're sure.
She says, I appreciate it. Maybe next time.
Let's hope there's no next time. Jesus.
Next time I get a deadly disease.
Next time you get a deadly disease, it'll be from me.
That's why I didn't want the money.
All right. And so going back to the scene as the party is going on to buy some of them juicy horses. Again, putting you back, there's this crowd that is around a man that seems to be kind of like on not quite a podium, but it's kind of like he has this cart and he seems to be shouting and holding something in his hands. And as you get closer, you start hearing some of the stuff that he's shouting, and you realize that he's not announcing something. He seems to be selling something, and he says, over here, if buy my magical protection against magic and curses potion. Mages can abound behind any corner, and they can curse you just like this, because they're evil, they're dangerous, but with this, ain't nothing of that's gonna hurt you. It's a completely natural product that protects you against the forces of evil. And that's only, I can't even imagine that I'm doing this, but it is only 5 gold a bottle. Only 5 gold a bottle, and all your worries will be gone. And he just sell his stuff like that. And he says, by the way, if you're more of the trinket type, there's amulets, magic repelling amulets over there. And he points to he opens this little handle on the side of his cart, and you hear a bunch of silver-ish looking just metallic looking trinkets just tinkling. And he seems to be a bunch of people seem to be pulling some of their money out, and there's one of his assistants, which is by the way, the guy looks like this. And you can see him just selling a salad.
Oh wow! Just get snake oil salesman straight up. Okay.
I mean, but that's what it seems to be. But
yeah.
It's not actually snake oil in these bottles. It's a super secret compound formula that guarantee from natural things.
What a good salesperson. Actually, it's not bullshit. It's real.
Let me tell you about. Well, I'm
try my magic repelling acupuncture. Okay.
And he seems to be selling his things. You see a few people seemingly interesting and buying the stuff. Do you want to interact with him at anywhere, or does the party just go on their way? I'm going to
What are his prices like?
Oh, it's 5 gold a bottle.
5 gold a bottle. You, sir, are a charlatan.
Do you say that?
I'll take 1 bottle.
Okay,
I'm gonna get less to analyze it later.
Yeah.
I expect this doesn't contain any dreamstone at all.
He says, so as you kind of voice your opposition, he, you notice that some people in the crowd seem to actually do me a diplomacy or maybe a charisma, because you're trying to call them out, I guess, or maybe even an intimidate would be acceptable, whatever you want. And some of the people in the crowd start booing you, and they start to get mad, and they're like, because again, in the city, there's just had this mage they found in the city, and this man just comes out and he says, now, looks like we have a skeptic, but no, people, let him speak. This is not, this is honest product. And if somebody has their doubts, it's only fair.
If you wish to have this man steal your money, that is completely fine with me.
Well, that hurts my feelings. I assure you that this works properly. Since I drink it, I never got affected by a spell.
I'm sorry, guys. I love this character. He's not wrong.
I mean, or maybe.
Sheldon's gonna look down at Anna and just say,
I don't know. Maybe you know more about magic than I do. I wouldn't want making assumptions over there. So what says you, stranger?
Sorry, Sveltna looks at Anna. Anna's just walking to the stable. I imagine this isn't the only person I've seen in my life that does this. If you think about it, there's got to be tons of these people running around. Anna's
there's got to be some.
I'm sorry, I'm not hearing you talking anymore, Mr. Pointy Ears.
You don't have any dreamstone in there, do you?
Oh no,
Surely you know what dreamstone is.
No, it's a very dangerous product. I'm well aware of this, and I assure you again. I said all natural products. I acknowledge Dreamstone is also natural, but none of that is in there. It's none of the stuff that is in there will hurt you. It's pure protection. And you know what? I like you. I like people like you, people that got balls that don't just accept stupid bullshit. I'm even gonna give you a free sample. And now, just before I say nobody else is gonna get one, that's a one-time deal freebie. But just to show that I have the utmost faith in my product, and he gives you another bottle.
Matt, is it homeopathic? Do they just
And
cast
when I
magic in
leave-
the water over and over again?
When I leave, can I? I'll get Les to do a alchemy check on it.
Yeah.
And by the way, after he gives you the free sample, it seems that the fervor of the crowd is like people that maybe seemed hesitant before, they're now wanting to buy some of that.
Over the horizon comes a demon.
Roll an out. What the
Jesus
hell?
Christ.
Roll an alchemy check, Les. It's probably piss water or something.
No, Carl's not listening.
I'm looking for my. I was on mute and I'm trying to find my. There it is.
Character sheet.
No, my macros.
So, you analyze some of the details that is in one of the potions that you purchased, and it contains a lot of water. There is a little bit of lemon, and there is something else. Something else that you can't quite tell what it is. It is once it is. I assume maybe like you do that like at some other time, maybe when you came back from buying the horses, which is not something that we have to role play. It's not that important, but and when it is distilled, it is like this blue, weird liquid. And you know what it is because you saw it when you were on the island. It's mana.
Yo,
Well, he's
what the
giving
fuck?
these people the exact opposite of.
No,
what he
it's
claimed he is.
homeopathic magic. You give people a little bit of magic and
so
it
he's
makes them
diluted
immune.
the.
Matt is straight up making a fucking homeopathic magic salesman.
Well, well, there is actually you know about the practices of homeopathy, Leslie, because you are, after all, it's not quite that. There's too much mana for it to be quite homeopathy. Like there's enough mana in there that you figure it could have an effect. And there's a bit of lemon, there's a little bit of sugar to kind of hide the taste.
The hell is this guy getting mana from? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's concerning.
And it could be affecting these people. Like it's pretty unpredictable stuff. Let's face it.
Fuck. And even confirm somebody like this.
Maybe we should put the Andarum onto him.
The what?
The Andarum order?
Maybe
or the New Dawn.
The New Dawn, maybe. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can do what you want with him. If you want to, if you want
Matt,
to.
Do we know if this mana is so? Some of the mana that we at least encountered on the island was associated with a particular school of magic. Can we tell if this mana is similar, or is it not like that?
It's well, the thing that you notice is, I mean, I want to say that it feels less unstable than the one you've looked on the island. You assume that maybe it's because it's not as old. It's mana, so it's kind of like weird. It's kind of tricky to figure out exactly how it works. And you think that, well, do you analyze only one bottle? Or?
I think we just got that one free one, right?
Oh, well, I think Svelton also bought one as well, so you have two bottles. But you feel that this one is not aligned, with any particular sort of magic. It's more like I don't want to say more pure. It's just like neutral.
Universal.
Yeah, this could be quite dangerous if he's giving this out to the populace, and if it's this old, I mean, he either made it himself, which to me seems rather dangerous and almost inconceivable. It's more likely that he found it somewhere or someone's giving it to him.
I agree.
I'm not sure if we should get the order involved just yet. Maybe we need to confront this man.
We could.
All right, so
what
the
are you guys
party.
Thinking? I'm gonna vote confront him.
Hey, let's put it to a vote.
I can. I was thinking go in if you guys want to do it this way. I can slumber him, and then we can do the old charm person, read minds, etc.
Share memory.
I can finally do something.
Yeah.
No guarantee Gamery Spirit's not going to come over and I'm not going to cut him in half.
No, Anna, he's an honest man. He's just trying to protect people.
Does anyone oppose?
No, I think that's probably the best
so I
way.
see
Confronting this guy. Okay.
Two confronts. Just put it in writing, just to, so it's clear.
So if we
Except
want to,
Luke's
well, actually, before does anybody want to not confront him? Okay, so I assume you go confront him.
So if I'll suggest maybe we should watch him, see where he goes for the night, and we can finish our purchases today.
That's a good idea. We can follow him.
All right.
Well,
so
Soltnik can, and I will cast. Oh wait, did I prepare status today?
I actually have something else to do tonight.
I can follow him with Blend.
Okay. Okay.
There
so I
you
guess
go.
the party's getting split up. Svelna's not coming with us to confront this.
No, she's getting her stuff.
I gotta go and buy my scrolls.
Oh, right. That is kind of more important. So yeah, you go do that. Well, you need backup. Like, look, this snake oil salesman I think is a little dangerous. We should probably stop him, but I think
I should be good. Like the connection's coming through Hobbs.
Okay.
Yeah, but they are terrorists.
Hey, they're revolutionaries, depending on how you want to look at it.
Your point of...
There's your
who knows? Maybe we'll have 2 side quests to deal with before we get on the
to the main quest.
Great.
Ooh.
That's what should be happening.
I'm not pulling one pencil.
anyways.
I'm pulling 2 pencils. I'm kidding.
Pulling 2 pencils. Yeah, so I guess we'll wait for the snake oil salesman guy.
Okay. So for most of the day, roll me I don't know if there's anything else than stealth that is basically the skill of like not looking obvious, but
you know what? I can even help as well because I have a bonus to stealth when I hang out with people. I haven't used this in 100 years, so.
Okay, sure. I mean, yeah, you can roll it.
I'll just by hiding in plain sight.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry, I just have to verify my stats before I roll.
19. So
none of my macros work.
So for most of the day, you kind of hang around, move around in the crowd, and you can hear like his spiel that this strange looking man that tries his best to look dapper does for the most of the day. And nothing much happens except he seems to have a very good day. He sells bottles. He'll sell amulets. And at the end of the day, you see him and his assistant that just seems to be, the one driving, the one that works in the back to bring like the inventory in the front when it's needed. And you see the snake oil salesman, just basically he's the one doing the talking. When the day ends, they start, as the crowd starts, to move away, it's starting to get towards nighttime. And he starts backing up, both of them. And there is also like a horse that is, of course, I guess, brought up in front of the cart. And they start to slowly move away in a direction. And I assume you follow them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thrinda also got a 32 stealth.
Oh, that is very good. So, Are you invisible at all, Thurindel, or no? I assume not.
Blend.
Yeah, that's why he has such a big bonus.
Chameleon.
How long does it last?
It lasts 10 minutes a level, so I can recast it if need be.
Okay, well, because if you are to stealth and wait for the whole day,
yeah,
you're gonna have to cast
wouldn't
it
last the whole day.
Yeah. So do you want to keep burning through blends, or do you want to lower?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll stealth normally until around closing time.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll cast.
That's very acceptable.
It lasts 10 minutes a level, so it's quite a while.
That's very good. No, it's just cool. I just wanted to know. So, and that's fairly good enough. What would your bonus be normally?
It'd just be 4 less. It'd be +9.
Oh, that's still good enough. Like, even though he saw you and he kind of knows you, like, it's still pretty good. So yeah, you don't catch any attention. He's busy selling stuff like all day. And I'll just ask.
Bridget just came home. You guys are trailing the snake oil salesman?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Cool.
I imagine you're with us as well.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'll just ask for another stealth check, as this time you're stealthing in a situation where, like, it's getting a bit darker, but the crowd is gone and they're not busy.
Uh-oh. I got 11.
Uh-oh.
Lorenzo got that one.
I got
Uh-oh.
that one.
Uh-oh.
Gorgon got 19. He fires his pistol in celebration.
Well, I'm going to say that two of you seem to be being, not as good as trailing people. You go.
It would help if Anna and I weren't arguing.
You follow them from behind, and you notice that they look. They're looking around a lot, and they see you, but not Gorgon. Gorgon is being more experienced. He's in a different area, is kind of like not in the same direction, and they kind of seem to notice you, and you feel like that they start to pick up the pace. Like, they start moving faster. You're on foot, and they start moving faster.
Right. Are they out on the road, or are they heading into town?
They're. I'm going to actually look at the map. I'm gonna say, so basically you were like at some random area in the financial district, and it feels like before, like, they were going in a direction, but when they saw you, they kind of swerved a little bit on this. And you know what? Oh, dude, Beard, I have the chase cards. I can use that.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Let's try this. Let's try. So it's Pursuit cards. So
do I get any sort of bonus for being undetected?
Well, yeah, of course. The bonus is he doesn't know you're there.
That's a good bonus. Actually, that's a pretty solid bonus. I will take that bonus.
Just shoot his horse in the head.
All right, so
sneak attack.
May I go first then? If you said he's on horseback.
Can you see that? Because I'm probably.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the GM.
Drunkard.
Yeah.
Which is the penises?
No, it's cool. So basically, so let's say it was just a fucking test. But anyways.
Oh, must be for the other guys. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. So so what I'm gonna say is, because you failed your stealth roll, they basically managed to swerve into some of the tiny streets at the edge of the city, and after a while you kind of lose track of them, but not Gorgon. Gorgon keeps track of where they're going, and as he's trailing them, okay, so actually I'm gonna say that a good thing happens for you. You basically you know what? Maybe I'll just roll these in the open. How about that? Just so you know.
Yay! Everything's above board.
Yeah. So.
Or at least the illusion's there.
Yeah. So there you go. So of course it has DCs. I'm just gonna say though that, like, these DCs, sometimes I'll use them when applicable, but it's just like I'm just using that kind of like as an idea
template
generator. Yeah. And sometimes it'll be good, but again, I get final discretion. So there is a pothole in the middle of the street, and it's their chariot that kind of gets stuck for a little bit.
Oh, it's fine with it.
like so like their chair kind of gets stuck for a little bit, so it allows you to get into like a better position to look at where they're going and to be a little bit more comfortable where you are. So like your next stealth roll
can I like so wait, do they know I'm chasing them or no?
No, they don't. But they're
are they still fleeing?
Yeah, because they're not sure that Anna and who else was chasing Thurindle, because they saw them, so they still think that they may be chased by them. But you get the advantage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a +4 on your next stealth roll. So do it again.
Okay. So I get a +4 to this?
Yeah.
So I'll just do it because I don't have my macros done. I'm just pulling off my Excel. That's great. Sometimes I turn off my keyboard and I'm typing.
Is that your roll? Or, oh no, there you
go. 32.
They don't know you're there at all. So
dump.
So you keep chasing them.
Dump.
So Thurindle and I are pretty well out of this. Like we lose track of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah. So with the second card, yeah. So basically, what happens is like they get on in the pothole. Like you hear one of them being like, "Fuck, it's not the right time for this." And basically, the guy that was in the back has to kind of like just get off to try to help lift the thing. And next thing that happens, as basically they fix their problem. See, that's good. It's a rusty drain pipe. It makes all the sense in the world.
There's pipes.
You feel like the optimal way to chase them is to go on the rooftops, and you find the perfect thing to climb up. So I guess you can roll. I guess I'm gonna allow you to roll anything that's on this actual card. Why not?
My acrobatics is probably the highest, which is 12.
Okay.
Oh, it still didn't type anything. +12.
You'll get it one day.
15, which is still a pass.
Good enough. So this thing is shambling as you're climbing up, but you manage to make your way on top of the roof. And when you're there, like it's really easy not only to know where they are, but you're stealthy enough that you know that you're not attracting any kind of attention. And the final card, which is okay, there's a fruit card on top of the roof.
Wait, that's not on my thing though. It's on them?
No, it is definitely on them. So not only that, but there is a fruit cart that kind of blocks their way, and they're starting to get really anxious.
Gorgon thanks the hobgoblin sense of
and it's going so bad for them that actually I'm going to allow the two other characters to kind of like find them again.
They're the ones in the fruit cart.
So like you're starting to panic, like you're like, fuck, Thurindle, I don't know where they are, I'm panicking. And but then like you turn around and like you see them and you manage to get back into position, and the chase ends where basically they set up under a bridge at the edge of the city, and it seems to you like this is where they're setting up for the night. This is where they're going to sleep.